all grew up staring at world maps on classroom walls. But what if the map you've known your whole life has been quietly misleading you about the true size and shape of our planet? Earth is a sphere, a three-dimensional object, yet we insist on flattening it into 2 dimensions for books, screens, and walls. This creates an unsolvable problem, known as the cartographer's dilemma. You cannot preserve every property at once: true shapes, accurate areas, correct distances, perfect directions, and minimal distortion. Something always has to give. Mathematically proven impossible since the time of ancient geometry, every flat world map is a compromise, and therefore, in some way, a lie. The most familiar map, the Mercator projection, invented in 1569 by Gerardus Mercator, was brilliant for one purpose: navigation. It keeps compass bearings as straight lines, making it ideal for sailors plotting constant courses. But look closer. Greenland appears roughly the same size as Africa. In reality, Africa is 14 times larger, 30 million square kilometers, versus Greenland's 2.1 million. Europe and North America look dominant and oversized, while equatorial continents like Africa and South America shrink in comparison. This isn't neutral. For generations, it has subtly reinforced ideas of northern importance and southern diminishment, a visual echo of colonial-era thinking. Enter equal area projections like the Peters map from the 1970s. Here, sizes are preserved accurately. Africa looks massive, as it should. Greenland shrinks to its true modest scale. But the trade-off is severe. Shapes stretch horribly near the poles and equator. Countries become elongated, almost unrecognizable. Greenland looks like a stretched sliver. Africa appears squashed vertically. It is more truthful about area, but less intuitive for everyday recognition. No perfect fix. More recent innovations try clever compromises. The orthograph projection, developed in Japan in 1999, divides the globe into 96 triangles, folds it into a tetrahedron to preserve area ratios better, then unfolds into a rectangle. Continents and oceans keep more realistic proportions. Antarctica appears whole and unexaggerated. You can even recenter the map on different regions without massive seams. It looks strange at first, rotated, unfamiliar, but it is one of the closest we've come to balancing size, shape, and minimal overall distortion on a flat surface. In the end, the only perfectly accurate representation of Earth is a globe itself or the planet we stand on. Flat maps will always distort something, yet we need them. They shape how we imagine borders, distances, power, and place. Recognizing their flaws helps us see the world more clearly and question what we've been shown. Next time you look at a world map, remember, it is not the territory. It is a beautiful, useful, inevitable lie. Thank you for watching. This is Real World Files. Subscribe for more content like this.